Hi, victory and praises. Welcome, everyone. I'm Casey, the Space Shaman. Yeah, so I have been communicating with spirit in a way that I haven't really done to this level before. Usually, of course, during healing work, during my shamanic journeys, I have very rich interactions with my spirit guides, with my angels, my dragons, my gods and goddesses. But it's becoming, it seems like the veils are becoming thinner. It's the way I put it, at least for me in my own experience, because I'm pretty much always aware of the spiritual beings around me. And they just have had so many beautiful medicine experiences for me. And I want to share that for anyone who's interested in receiving. So I'm just going to kind of have an open flowing style healing session. Let me just mute my phone here because I forgot to do that. Yeah, let me put this up here too. All right, we're cool. So it doesn't matter if you're watching live or if you're watching in the future or whenever you're watching. The energy's here. It's available for anyone who is open to receive it. So I'm going to open up sacred space, and then I'm just going to allow whatever medicine wants to flow through to flow through. One of the beautiful things about working with spirit when doing these healings is we have access to an infinite amount of medicine. When we're here in the physical world, say, for example, you want to work with a plant medicine, you may have access. You can go to the local apothecary, pick up some chamomile or skullcap or, valerian or whatever plant medicines you want to work with. And then you can go to the Amazon and work with the really powerful psychedelic plant medicines and things like that. When you are actively engaging with the world of spirit, you have the whole multiverse worth of medicine at your disposal, and not just in the form of spiritual plant medicines, but just energies and powers and altered states and powerful healing techniques, modalities, experiences that don't exist on this planet, and yet that do, because we are here. We are infinite spiritual beings, and we can bring that through here in the physical plane. So as you start to attune yourself to be able to experience these things more and more, you are opened up to a very wide, infinite range of possible experiences. And that's what I kind of want to share with people. Brianna's here. Brianna says, hi. Hi, Brianna. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, geez, I just hit something and my phone went all weird. Okay. So I'm going to open up sacred space. And then for anyone who's open to receive this, just relax. Just allow yourself to open up, allow yourself to drink in whatever medicine decides to come through in the moment. Hey, Pachamama, mama, pacha, humpy. Hey, Mama Aipa, Nusta kuna, Hapa kuna, Pakarina kuna, Itawapo kuna, Amaru, Pachamama, Yakumama, Machakwaipa, Pachamamita kuna, humpy. Hey, Mama Unu, Mama Kia, Mama Kocha, Wilke Chaiwa, Antarango, Chokin Chinchai, Sexy Lerpu, Humpy. Hey, Wilke Waya Rakuna Taita, Siwarkinte, Humpy. Hey, Inti Taita, Wilke Nina, Hatan Sumak Kuntar, Hatan Sumak Arpe, Sexy Mhuamaru, Humpy. Hey, Kuchikuna, Patanuma Donzen Kirkman, Pakakuna, Mishakuna, Katari Mishakuna, Mesakuna, Curanderos, Guachimeros, Ayahuasqueros, Sabaqueros, Yanapakuna, Tirsahe, Trax, Gram, Seal, Odin, Thor, Freya, Cannabis, Tobacco, Malki Kuna, and Chanchos Kuna, Waskarenka, Wilkinina Cheska Kuna, Umpui. Hey. Sexy Mukhama Ritiki Mirakocha Padra, Raukuna, Hakpachakuna, Umpui. Be open to these energies entering into our space. Start to drop into your heart, drop into your body, and feel the sensations there. Begin to breathe slowly and deeply, knowing that this medicine that is about to come through is for all of us. I'm now opening up my Viracocha, awakening my Aruna Karkukanchai, my body of light. And I'm now casting this over all of those who wish to be a part of this experience now or at any time they are watching this, so that we can all share in this collective medicine together. The first thing that shows up is I see two dragons in our collective space, two dragons that I'm very close with, and they would like to share some medicine with everyone. So if you can't imagine it, or at least just feel it, I want you to feel yourself, whether you're lying or sitting down or wherever you are. Imagine yourself with a dragon's face in front of you, a giant dragon's face, enormous. The face of the dragon far bigger than your own body itself, let alone the rest of the dragon. And it wants to offer its cleansing fire to purify. So relax, be open to receive this. Feel as this fire, although powerful and intense, not painful, cleansing, healing. Feel it flowing over you and burning up your heaviness. And as the dragons breathe their fire, open yourself to this song and the medicine it carries. Irvarle armarale irvuvari helladre Elmare vearolar comadri sol Emuende hiri no rame vel Iveli hedran Umaya rificti uvelarenu ai. I see an orb that kind of looks like a pearl, like this opalescent kind of color in front of all of us. And I'm getting that this pearl contains a very refined, beautiful light that wants to flow in to replace the heaviness that was burnt up. So relax yourself and allow it to enter into your various energy centers, chakras, nawis, whatever energy centers you like to think of them as. And just drink this beautiful light in and let it fill all of the spaces in your body and your energy field where the heaviness was burnt up by the dragons. Taking a breath to drink it in and to initiate this. And allowing it to just flow throughout you and fill you. And notice how your body starts to feel different as you drink this energy in. The Fae, fairies, are with us as well, bringing in their playful energy. Feel the lighthearted playfulness of the Fae dancing around our collective space. Some being I've never met before, some kind of giant, 2 arms and 2 legs, but a blue body and very large and muscular, with horns in the top of its head and a big smile with sharp teeth just showed up. but he has some medicine for us. And he just told me, tell them the following, and I am supposed to act as a channel for this message and this medicine. There are many beings of light across many races that watch over the humans. And while our interest in the humans is very impartial, we do wish to see those of you who live in fear to step out of that and to embrace the powerful courage within, and not the kind of courage that comes from strong muscles or uh, even powerful mental fortitude, but rather the courage to let go and to know yourself as the infinite, all powerful creator that you are. We see all of you sleeping in these bodies, sleeping and giving away your power, sleeping and allowing yourself to dream all kinds of nightmares in this physical world. We see so many of you prisoner to the control structures that exist. Embrace the courage of remembrance, of knowing that you are just as powerful as everything else in the universe, because you are everything else in the universe. And wake up. Allow that power to flow through you. You do not control it, and it does not control you. It is simply power. Let it fortify every aspect of your life. And now, for those of you who feel a lack of courage, who feel fear in their lives, I would like to offer something to help you remember just a little bit of how powerful you are. This being now has some kind of giant, looks like a war hammer in their hand. And for all of us who are ready to receive, it is just gently placing this war hammer over our hearts and pulling it back slightly and giving us a gentle tap on the heart. And I just felt a jolt through my body from my heart with that. Feel that. Feel that activation. I feel it's just knocked loose some things that were clouding me from feeling that infinite power. Even if you only get a taste of it for a moment, you can feel just how infinite and powerful you are. And he's taking that hammer and he's placing it over our foreheads. And he says, this one is to help knock loose those troublesome mental patterns that we tend to imprison ourselves with. So that it will not, for many people, simply free you from that cycle of thinking, but it will give you a taste of what is possible. So relax. He's going to give us a tap on the head with this warhammer. Ah. My mind went very clear, very still. And he says, and now I would like for you to work with the serpents of our planet. So these are not the snakes that we know on Earth, but a different kind of serpent being from wherever this being is from. And I see them kind of coming out of the ground from where he's standing in our collective space and wrapping around our legs and our arms and over our bodies. and beginning to squeeze, drawing out heaviness, blockages, stagnation. And I see out of their mouths there's coming like a smoke, where our transmuted energy is raising up, is being lifted up into the upper worlds. And they're also cycling back an energy that's coming down through them and into our bodies. Allow yourself to drink this in. This beautiful light. Urskiliri anduru vannadi mechedi helve arunskari ledri helarugid hu vedri helaneu Veran surdu kubanadri el varella huari el maren segural ave nara sedri vai. Coming over us, I feel like almost like a whirlpool of this light energy, almost like a little mini tornado around us, kind of clearing everything else away. The energy is white and golden. Feel its cleansing, purifying energy, bringing softness, lightness, and a sense of freedom into our space. Mm. Spirits are telling me to check in with everyone, see how we're feeling after that work. Sink down into your body and just check and feel. How do you feel after that? Leave a comment and let me know. How do you feel? Whew. I feel a whole different kind of energy high. uh, we had some comments come through, so I'll read these. Addie says, hi. Hi, Addie. Kushal says, hello. Hello. Austin says, hi. Can I have a healing on my stomach, please? Got an upset one. Cheers. Yes, I believe so. Austin, are you still here? Are you still with us? Elle Woods says, hello. Appreciate this. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Thank you all for being here. I really do. I feel like I'm just totally stoned on the light. And the more you work with the spirits like this, the more you do this kind of thing, the more sensitive you become, the more attuned to these kinds of things your energy body and your nervous system become, and the more powerful these experiences become, where it doesn't take a lot of effort. You just tune in and ask for an experience, and boom, you're in a whole different kind of world and feeling all kinds of things, just like Brianna is. I feel so good, but I am feeling like going to puke. Yeah, that was a lot of energy really quick. So that's the thing. We call this in the Pakokuna tradition, they call it being drunk on Sami, or Sami drunk. And when you drink in enough light, it creates an altered state, and you can actually become so intoxicated on light energy that you can become physically sick and vomit. In fact, my teacher, my shamanic teacher, he was doing a healing for me, and that very thing happened to him, where he was working with a lot of light. Enough light built up in his system, and he just had to puke in the middle of our session. That happens sometimes. You can become so, and other things too, other signs of intoxication. Like some people, if you drink and drink and drink enough light, you can kind of like lose your inhibition, and people can like, they feel so empowered on the light that they'll be like, I can walk on fire, or like, stupid things like that. And like people have hurt themselves. But so always good to remain grounded. And if you start to feel too much of that intoxication from the light, just take some time to sit and allow that to naturally dissipate. But if you can handle it, yeah, it's a beautiful experience. Addie says, I feel some pain relief. Beautiful. Brianna says, I am sensitive to energy. Yes, I know you are, Brianna. You're very sensitive. And that is a superpower. Being sensitive to energy is really such an incredible power to have. We all have a degree of energy sensitivity, and every one of us can develop more energy sensitivity if we train at it. But the more you can feel, the more you can do. So yeah, it's beautiful. I feel lighter and free. I came here feeling heavy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so happy. Wonderful. Thank you all. Yeah, man, my journeys in the realms of spirit have been so varied and beautiful. That's something I want to share with the world. Is I want to teach people how to have these kinds of interactions with the spirits like I have. For some people, when they first start journeying or communicating with their spirit guides, they kind of have this feeling of like, oh, here's my guide, and they're kind of this energy of, the guide is like, oh, here is your wisdom, here is your healing. Oh, thank you, spirit guide. Oh, such a powerful experience. And yes, that's beautiful. But when I communicate with my guides, gods and goddesses, my spirit friends, my family, it's like talking with a best friend. We joke, we laugh with each other, we poke fun at each other, we give each other shit, we spar even. We'll like fight each other in spirit just for fun, for play. And like we just, talking to them is like talking to a best friend. It's so beautiful. Oh, and hold on, I got a comment here. Can I get a one-on-one session where I can work with you for a fee? Yes. So in the description is the link to my website, as well as my email address. So if you go to the description, I would say just reach out to me by email, which I believe is CaseyTheSpaceShaman at gmail.com. But if not, website's there and all of that stuff, and you can book a session there. So it's $100 for they're $100 for a session, and they go about an hour long. But absolutely, that can be arranged. So reach out as soon as you like. We can get that set up. When we were doing the work, I had my crystal with me. Beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome. You can use that crystal as kind of like an anchor as well, to come back to this kind of medicine. Angela O'Connor says, hi, Casey. Thank you for your beautiful channel today. I think you found one of my guides. I appreciate your insight. Which one? Was it the giant? Is that your guide? He's cool looking, dude. He's got some powerful energy. I left some comments on Facebook. Yeah, when they don't come through from my personal page for some reason. And then yeah, Sheila says, perfect, I'll do that. Wonderful. Yeah, so like I said, we have this, me and my guides, we have this just like beautiful, friendly relationship. And I want more people to realize that interacting with spirit doesn't have to be some kind of intimidating or like, oh, I can only do this when I'm feeling beautiful and sacred so I can interact with the spirits. You show up however you're feeling. If you feel pissed off or depressed, you show up and you be pissed off and depressed with the spirits. And more often than not, they'll always accept you for how you're feeling, but they'll appreciate you being honest with them. And then more often than not, if you have that kind of friendly relationship with them and you get to know them on a personal level, they know just how to make you laugh to bring you out of that, or provide whatever medicine you need. And sometimes it is just joking with them, or or even sparring with them or something like that to get that energy out. And it's really beautiful. And you just never feel alone, even if I'm sitting here in my condo and then there's no one else around, I can see all of these beautiful beings. I can talk to them and have all these beautiful experiences. And I want to share that with more people. So it's so beautiful. Angela says, yes, the giant. That's awesome. I often see his grin like the Cheshire cat. He tells me he tells me I'm a lion, not a mouse. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that Cheshire cat smile for sure. He totally had that. So that's so cool. Your guide came through and had some medicine for all of us. Thank you, Angela. And thank you to whatever your giant friend's name is. I don't know his name. And you certainly are a lion and not a mouse. Yes, you are. How do I get rid of infatuation for another person? I don't know what to say to that. Well, first off, realize that all of this stuff, infatuation, especially just infatuation with a person, occurs in the mental realm. So really observing your thoughts when you feel this like obsession, this infatuation, bringing in real awareness, watching those thoughts and emotions from the part of you that is not those thoughts and emotions, the part of you that is beyond and more eternal than that. The part of you that is simply the awareness, simply just pure observing these thoughts and feelings as just awareness itself, without commenting or judging, just observing purely and realizing not to take it personally. Every time you kind of step out of that and you stop taking these thoughts and emotions personally, and you're able to just observe, it kind of takes some of their power away. But it takes that ability to kind of step out, have that kind of higher perspective, and just purely observe with pure awareness without getting involved in the and taking it personally, realizing it's just probably your programming from this life or past lives, but you can observe and choose differently. You have the power always. Thank you for describing how he appears to you. I think his name is Blue. Yeah, he was blue. So that's the thing. A lot of these beings, right? So like the way that they're, when they talk and make sounds, sometimes their mouths or the way that their vocal cords and their language works, we could never pronounce it as a human being. So oftentimes we just give them nicknames. For example, two of my dragons. One I call Valdorath and the other Drathia. Now, those aren't their actual names. In their dragon language, it just sounds like crazy dragon noises. But obviously, I can't do that with my human vocal cords. So I've picked names for them that kind of felt right. So yeah, we come up with nicknames. So Willendebet in his language, it's probably not blue because that's an English word. But like we give them the nicknames and they're like, yeah, sounds good. And so like that's what they go by for us. So it's kind of fun giving our guides nicknames like that. I really like that. That's fun. Then Brianna says, I love you, guide angels. Yes, the angels are beautiful. I've been, yeah, they're my really good friends. And then, she was talking to Angela, I think. Thanks, Brianna. Beautiful. Thank you. Solid advice. Wonderful. What do we do? Does anyone have any questions about any of this or any thing that we're talking about? Shamanism, interacting with guides, journeying, or any of that? If anyone has any questions, I'd be happy to answer. I appreciate the insight to not take things personally. I know that's one of the 4 agreements. Is that from Buddhism? The 4 agreements? I don't remember. That sounds like Buddhism, but I can't remember. I wanted to talk to you about angels sometime, Casey. I would love to. I love to talk about angels. I know a lot about them. My phone autocorrects Angela's name to angels. Okay, gotcha. Beautiful. All right. It's a book by a shaman. Oh, okay, cool. There's something, I swear there's something like the 4, or maybe it's something like the 4 hindrances or something like that in Pure Land Buddhism as well. So, all right. I feel like I want to invite us all into a really beautiful experience so that we can have a taste of what it's like to work with spiritual plant medicine. And this doesn't have to be any kind of powerful psychedelic experience. We're just going to call into medicine to help us all to feel open-hearted and grounded, relaxed, and to feel some pleasurable energy sensations. So I'm going to ask, while everyone is still in this collective space, or still in this collective space, I'm going to ask for one of my beings of light to bring through a spiritual plant medicine for those who would wish to partake. So the angels came through and they have these little small cups full of a golden liquid, and they're offering this to us. But before we partake, I'm going to just help to awaken the medicine, bring it into the physical a little more powerfully. Armano, 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 Armano. Ahayo. Ampuyam, puyam. Tarna Lidia, Tarna, Kuto, Uma, Kichi, Metarwat, Baine, Irmana, Furto, Undo, Caio, Maxicapuya, Andaruto, Fara, Cattimeo, Arneste, Lerre, Ufundor, Pardi, Imacate, Imadoia, Marnure, Furndera, Kila Marte, Imashorto, Nopquane, Arenuzza, Tunne, Marte, La Hundera, Masifundo, che Puya. For those of you who would like to experience this, close your eyes and just imagine that you are being given a drink out of these small cups of this golden liquid. Imagine what it tastes like as you're sipping it, what it feels like going down your throat and entering into your stomach. And then begin to feel sinking down into your body, slowing down your breath as the energy sensations start to grow. I immediately feel a change, like this kind of like pressure, like right here in my third eye. My arms and legs feel a lot more tingly. And this may not be what you're experiencing. You may experience something completely different. So, whatever you're experiencing, just go with it. My mind feels like it's slowing down, and my eyelids feel quite heavy as well. And my body feels very uh, tingly, but in a warm, kind of soft, gentle way. And I feel my heart becoming soft, like my heart's just kind of melting open. And the feeling of some euphoria, like I just want to laugh for no reason. Mm. Allow yourself this experience. Allow that childlike part of yourself to come out and play and activate this. Let this medicine work with you, move through you, however it desires. I feel quite amazing. It's getting stronger with every moment that passes as well. This is, I don't know, just things like this are so cool. They fascinate me. So many people would never think that we can have powerful plant medicine experiences just by asking for it from spirit. Oh, wow. My sense of hearing just changed. It was like this frequency and everything went like the pressure in my ears kind of changed. Oh. Behind my eyes, I see like this golden kind of sparkly energy when my eyes are closed. My heart's feeling softer and lighter. Wow, my heart feels incredibly soft and light. It's amazing. My head also feels very buzzy and tingly. So do my hands and feet, my whole body. Ooh, just want to stretch. I'd like an update if anyone's following along with us. How are you guys feeling? Angela, Brianna, are you guys following along? How do you feel as the spiritual plant medicine is kicking in? And with this kind of thing, I was told, because I've been working with spiritual plant medicines with my guides for a while now, and I was told each time you do this, work with, even though it's not the same medicine every time you have an experience like this, the effects get more and more powerful as your body and your nervous system attune to these experiences. They get more and more pronounced, more easy and effortless, and stronger. So it doesn't take much for me. Like, it was just within a couple minutes, I'm already feeling like I'm in a whole different altered state. That is so beautiful and healing. I can feel it softening things, lightening up different parts of me that were feeling heavy before. I feel lighter and lighter. Angela says, I feel amazing. I feel energy of the Fae, ears ringing, gentle vibrations. Yeah, I've got strong ringing tones in my ears as well. And yeah, the Fae are so playful and wonderful and beautiful. I love the Fae. Beautiful. How cool is this? We can just come together and share these experiences. I love it, man. That's great. Is anyone in need of? I heard bells. I have always resonated with the name Tinkerbell, and that's my pup's name. I was ringing a physical bell too. I don't know if your eyes were open for that, but I have this physical bell. It was probably echoing on in spirit as well. I am feeling so relaxed and feeling so amazing, says Brianna. Isn't this cool, man? I don't know. It just fascinates me. And like, when we start to communicate with our guides more, open up, it's just you're not limited to this 3D experience. You can bring through the medicine of anything, anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's great. Yes, I heard the bells in both realms. Wonderful. So cool. Anyone in need of any one-on-one healing? I'd be willing to offer a session for probably like one person. A little one-on-one virtual distance live stream healing. Anybody down for that? Let me know. Let me know. Eddie, can I have a healing on my left back to release pain? Eddie, I know I've worked with you quite a bit, so I just want to see if there's anyone I haven't worked with yet who may be in need of healing, who would like to come forward first. Anyone have any emotional, anything they need healing for emotionally? But Addie, I always like with these live streams, if there are people who have never experienced healing with me, I like them to have the chance to receive healing first before I work with people who I've worked with extensively. So, and Addie says, sounds good. Thank you, Addie. Brianna says, plant medicine slowly down my third eye vibrating. That was the first place I felt it, was right here. Just like this, like vibrating, tingling, like very pleasurable pressure. I felt so good. I am feeling amazing. So much vibration. Heck yeah. My back still has some tightness. Angela, I don't think I've ever done a healing for you on a live stream or in a one-on-one session. I know we've had a group healing experience in Light Club. I don't think you've ever received one-on-one healing from me. Is that correct, Angela? Tony said my blockage is gone and that it's like a fear imprint. Cool. Well, we can work with that. My back still has some tightness. Fear imprint. Okay. So I was just getting, as I was kind of tuning into that, your giant friend, Baloo, and I are going to work with you to release that fear imprint, if you're open to it. This is correct. I have not. Okay, Angela. So one thing I like to ask is, in this moment, are you truly open to receiving healing? And are you open to the possibility that this fear imprint, that this tightness in the back could completely resolve itself quickly and effortlessly? Are you open to that possibility, Angela? And for everyone who's watching, stick around and know that this medicine is for you too. Addie, I'm pointing at you in particular. We're working on some physical discomfort here. So if you open yourself and say that you are ready to receive this healing as well, then this healing is for you also, Addie. So I would encourage you to open yourself to receive this healing also. I am open and ready to receive. Okay, Angela. Calling out to our beautiful giant friend, who Angela has named Blue. Work with us. Help us to relieve this imprint of fear, or whatever this is that's causing this tightness in the back. And Angela, I want you to still continue to feel the medicine of this spiritual plant medicine that we're working with, the energy sensations, the vibrations, all of it, and allow it to open you further to receive this medicine. Blue is getting down, almost like he's laying down on his stomach so that his hand and his eyes can be level with your back and spirit. And he's putting a finger up to your back. I want you to bring your attention to the sensation of this giant's finger on your back. And he's making this deep kind of like grumbling, gurgling sound from his throat. And I can feel it. It's kind of like vibrating and just like breaking up the energy, the imprints that are stuck there. So feel that, tune into that. And I'll help with my own throat singing. Mm. Oh, my throat's dry. I can't do that for too long. Okay, just feel that. Feel that kind of vibration, that kind of vibrating, breaking up sensation. And he's calling upon those serpents again. So I see like these tiny little serpents working their way inside of your back. And I can feel them. They're like eating. They're like taking little bites out of your energy field and removing these little bits of this imprint. They're like eating it. Allow them to eat it away. While the giant vibrates and loosens it up, they're eating it to remove it. Feel this. And he's just communicated me to bring your attention to your own fear of loss. Your fear of loss. Fear of losing others. Fear of losing your mind and yourself. Fear of things ending. Relationships, experiences. Bring your attention to your fear of loss. Allow that to rise to the surface as he vibrates and agitates and brings it up. Feel your fear of loss. And as we're working with Blue and these serpents that he's brought forth, I'm going to begin to blow in a gentle breeze-like energy that carries the lightness, the softness, and the freedom of eternity, reminding the cells of your body that you are eternal, immortal, and that all things are eternal and immortal, and that there is nothing to fear. Feel the fear, and then feel it being eaten away and replaced with this light, airy sense of freedom. Take a few breaths with me. Take a deep breath in, hold. Exhale, hold with your lungs empty. And feel all of this energy spreading and harmonizing and balancing to perfection as you hold. Lungs empty, no need to breathe, just hold. Deep breath fully in. Hold. Feeling the energy spreading evenly throughout your system. Exhale. Feel the energy soften and expand. Taking a moment to be still. Feeling that sense of light freedom. Feeling the raw power within you that is both gentle yet intoxicating, powerful yet soft and sweet. Feeling your eternal nature. Feel the freedom within. The serpents are making their way out of your body, and Blue the giant is now feeding in this blue and white and green energy, kind of like in a big spiraling star around your back, swirling around your back. Feel it reorganizing things, restructuring these areas where the imprints were, filling you with that courage, the courage of remembrance of your own freedom and eternal immortal nature. In a moment, we're going to take a deep breath, and all of this energy that's swirling around your back, I want you to drink it inside of your body on the inhale. On the hold, feel it spreading into every cell of your body. On the exhale, feel it soften and expand. When I count to one, we're going to take that breath in and drink that energy into every part of your body. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Feel this energy spreading through every cell of your body evenly. Slowly exhale as you feel it soften and expand to every part of your energy field. A breath in and a big sigh out of relief. Another big sigh, even bigger. And another. Mm. the giant's just got his hand over your whole body. His hand's big enough to fit over your whole body. So his hand's just kind of on the back of you, just feeding in a stable, steady, loving, grounding energy. And he wants me to ask you how you're feeling now. Hmm. Loss is gain. Hmm. How are you feeling now, Angela? Hmm. That was beautiful. Everything was beautiful to witness and be a part of and feel. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. Anaki Kuyaki. Anaki. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely Sami stoned. Stoned on the light. And it feels good. It's crazy because you said Blue laid down and it was when I laid down on the floor. Oh, that's amazing. So cool. I love those synchronicities. Brianna says, I had a little back pain and the pain is gone just following the healing. Beautiful. Yes, it's like I said, this medicine is available to everyone. It all just comes down to your willingness to receive. If you're willing to receive it, it can be amazing. It can resolve even things like chronic pain very quickly. And it's all like, how open are we to receive? How willing are we to receive? How open are we? So Brianna was obviously very open for that. How you feeling, Angela? How you feeling? How are all of you feeling? If you guys were following along with that, there was some really beautiful energy. And yeah, I feel great. So just want to know how you guys are feeling. Yeah, for anyone. Oh, here we go. I felt hucha move from my back to my right ankle/calf, and it dissipated. Thank you. Beautiful. You're so welcome, Angela. You're so welcome. For anyone who's interested in receiving a one-on-one healing session with me, you can go ahead and go to CaseyTheSpaceShaman.com. Links in the description, and it's right here on screen. CaseyTheSpaceShaman.com. You can reach out to me and email me if you have questions, or you can just book a session through the website. I'd love to work with people one-on-one and go really deep into this medicine. And if anyone would like to leave a donation so that I can continue to help more people and continue to offer more group experiences and journeys and all kinds of things like this, that's really appreciated. And reciprocity for those who are able, if you can offer a donation, the link to my PayPal is in the description. That's also greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much. All right, I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you all. I love you all so much. Have a magical day wherever you are. And yeah, let's keep creating the most beautiful, powerful, magical, enjoyable reality that we can imagine here together. Let's bring it into being, guys. I love you all. Thank you.